And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Trailing by 4. On the floor for Miami, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Robinson. Then it's MP. And it's Rozier in a 2-guard. And for both these teams, it's Game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Miami... The Heat trail by 8. Paul Reed out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second one. Now Hardaway following the 3-point attempt by MP. Hardaway passes to Harris. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Miami no good on that time either. Pistons leading by 8. Pistons passing it around. Reed kicks to Beasley. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Richardson no luck. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP against Beasley. MP passes to Jovic. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Fontecchio finds Harris. 5 to shoot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Beasley against MP. MP sets the screen for Butler. And a wide open look for MP. No good from outside. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets. Pass to Reed. Harris dishes to Beasley. Here's the lob for Harris. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. MP kicks to Richardson. Back to MP. And it's blocked.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And stolen by Richardson. To the paint. A slam dunk by Richardson.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Pistons. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Heroes checked in for Josh Richardson. Beasley outside. There's the screen inside, and he slams it one-handed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Jovic. After the basket by Detroit, MP passes to Jovic. Fontecchio. Last time out he had 14 points. Hardaway against Hero. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. Drills it from outside. Sasser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And stolen by MP. To end the run, MP attacking the open floor.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
Hero against Hardaway. Launches a 3. MP grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 13. Adebayo passes to MP. Running in, MP takes flight.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
For Detroit, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Back to Sasser. 3 to screen. 6 to shoot. Sasser with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Here's Reed. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Reed's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Asar Thompson comes in for Malik Beasley. Ivy's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. Fontecchio with it, defended by Butler. Back to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on MP. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Thompson after Tyler Hero's bucket. Back to Cunningham. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Adebayo with a screen for MP. Butler on the way. A baseline J. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
They don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Brent, we talked about... So it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Detroit Pistons.
I know my partner here appreciates.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been